Live. There we go. Oh, I hope let's make sure. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'll load this up. Welcome everybody on YouTube now. Oh my God, my elbows, my arms, everything. It's so squishy. Having a podcast studio is not a easy thing to do, but let's go. We got that tonight. We just want on the air. There we go. That should be working. Let's see. I got my microphone working. Let's make sure everything's working on YouTube. Welcome to the pre-podcast. We do this every time. We love to show everybody. Hey, Walker, good to see you. I'm going to check out. That's looking good. I don't think I need to be charging now. Check out the YouTube. Let's just make sure. Scotchy Bourbon Boys. There it is, live. Go in. All right. Seems like I'm there. Check out the YouTube. All right. We're on air. Welcome, everybody. I can hear that. All right. Welcome to our podcast. We monitor comments. Make sure that you let us know what you're sipping on and where you're from. Tonight, we will be reviewing The Beautiful and the Damned, The Last Lion, cast strength, 6.5 year. There we go. I will monitor comments. Perfect. Welcome, everybody. All right. Let's make sure that it's going, right? Yeah. All right. We are going. It looks like I've got that working. All right. Let's, like I said, we'll get it going. You'll hear a brief, there'll be a brief thing to start the recording, and then we're going to go into our theme song, our new theme song. Like I said, this won't be always the front, but it will be part of what we're doing. Is that the right one? No, I don't understand why it's making. All right, there we go. And then now it's you got to be able to see the thing. There we go. All right, we're going to start. Awesome. Boots on the floor, working hard all day till you can't no more.
the choice is yours, how you play it out when you walk through that door. One bottle, one drink, one pour. That's what the Scotchy Bourbon Boys got in store. Tuesdays, Thursdays, come pull up a seat. We'll taste through the whiskey on the rocks and eat. Bourbon Scotch, show a good old ride. Japanese, Irish, yeah, we'll tell you why. So wherever you're sipping, near or far, tune in with us from your home or your car. One bottle, one drink, one pour. That's the podcast you've been looking for.
Uh-oh. Where is it? Sorry. All right, there it is. Welcome to the Scotchy Bourbon Boys podcast. That is our new our song to go with the Scotchy Bourbon Boys theme song by Kenny Fuller, which usually we play at the start of every podcast. I'm Tiny tonight, soloing it on this is the last podcast before we hit Kentucky again. There is a good chance that we will be going Facebook Live and podcasting from the kickoff event at Whiskey Thief. But today, for some reason, Supernatural couldn't get a hold of it. I couldn't get a hold of Walter Zausch to ask him about setting that up and everything. So a lot of the things are in the balance, but we're getting ready to be down at Bourbon on the Banks in Frankfort, Kentucky. Amzie and Diane and Renee, they are fantastic people bringing us there. It's going to start. I'm getting off half day. We'll be leaving about 1 p.m. to get down there. And we will be 100% at the Whiskey Thief event. It's about 5 hours. So we're going to be there about 6 o'clock to kick off that. Good to see Patrick Taylor watching tonight. Thank you for watching. Anne-Marie Gunter is also watching. Thanks. We got Tanner. Hello, Tanner. Good to see you on YouTube. So there's a lot of people watching on YouTube, watching on Facebook. We're getting ready tonight. We're going to talk about Bourbon on the Banks a little bit, about how cool that this festival is and all the events that go on along with it. And then also we will be doing an old Louisville barrel bottle breakdown of this Beautiful and the Dam, the last Lion Cast Strength 6.5-year Kentucky bourbon, straight bourbon whiskey, not Kentucky straight. They are an MGP distributor, but they will be doing other blends. John informed me that they've done 3 so far. I just got to get my throat just a little bit. Yep, there we go. That's feeling. But excited for tonight's podcast. Remember, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. You can find us on the web, www.scotchybourbonboys.com, for all things Scotchy Bourbon Boys. You can get a wonderful t-shirt like this. You can get Glen Cairns with our logo on it. Check out our website, but also if you really want it quick, just Facebook message me, YouTube message me. I'll get your information. We'll get it set up. And Raul Vargas came on he's in Russia and he stumbled upon it by accident. All right, Thomas Anderson, he's doing a couple Kentucky Owl bottles right now. Jamie, good to see you. But also all those things, you can Facebook message me, YouTube me. I'll get you what you need. So if you're interested in any of our merch, greatly appreciate it. I can't believe how many people have t-shirts and how many people have Glens. It's just crazy. And then remember, we're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and now TikTok. We're on TikTok doing all right, getting that. But check us out if you're watching, whatever. Check us out there. There'll be special different. Facebook has a certain amount of the content I give on Facebook's a little bit different than what I do on YouTube, and what I do on TikTok will be a little bit different also. TikTok's got a lot of greatest hits coming up that I'm going to go back and load up, because for all the time that I wasn't on, TikTok has no idea when everything was created. So I will be loading a bunch of TikTok videos going up there, and so far so good. Everything's been going really good. But also we are on Apple, iHeart, and Spotify mainly, but also on any other listening podcast format. If you are listening, we're there. Type in the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, and that's where we'll be. But remember, no matter if you watch, that you support us in the best ways. Either become a member on YouTube or subscribe on, and Facebook, same thing. You can subscribe on Facebook, follow us, whatever you got to do, but make sure that you like, listen, comment, but mainly leave us good feedback and do the subscription or the membership. Greatly appreciate that. So, all right, here we are. Bourbon on the Banks. Bourbon on the Banks is coming up. It will happen on Saturday, but there's a kickoff party Thursday night at Whiskey Thief Distilling Company in Frankfurt. So that's where you got to get. If you're coming down, you want to come down to that. Now, tickets have been sold out for a while for the Saturday festival, but just because the festival sold out doesn't mean you can't come down, because the whole town of Frankfurt participates in this event. While it's going on, you've got Buffalo Trace. you've got what is it? Jay Mattingly right across the street from Buffalo Trace. You've got Whiskey Thief. Then if you want to go, there's Wild. If you want to come down, you want to come down for the party, because this honestly is one of the coolest. The way it works with the whole town. It's a one-day festival. It lasts from, I believe, VIP gets in at noon. Regular tickets are 1 p.m. and it goes till 6 p.m. And so we're going to be there. There's podcast people, there's podcasters, there's people, they've got all different types of food trucks there for food. And then all the distilleries are all out there, tasting their whiskey. Now, it's great as far as when you're talking about brands, NDPs. I mean, this is the Bourbon on the Banks, and they allow Spirit of French Lick, for instance, is usually there. I'm hoping that they're there this year. There's a lot of different things going on and different distilleries there, but the one thing you get to do is taste through their whiskey. So that is really kind of a cool event. So we love it. We basically podcast right from there. You're going to see on Saturday, you'll see lives. You're going to see 2 or 3 podcasts. I know Larkin is booked. I know that we're going to do a podcast with Whiskey Thief. We basically set up all our podcasts and equipment and then invite people over. So we've had Stephen Fonte, Barry Brinegar. It's not like Kentucky Bourbon Festival where you have a lot of time. It's like basically you start booking the people and trying to get them down, and that's what you do. So lots of fun. It's a great time. Let's see. A lot of people tonight are watching from Russia. That's kind of cool. Okay, Patrick's going to be there. We've met before at Kentucky Bourbon Festival, but hopefully get to see you. Look for us. Look for our booth. We have the Scotchy Bourbon Boys tent, so we'll be part of the festival. So we'll look forward to seeing you, Patrick. And then one of the cool things about it is Thursday night's the kickoff at the Whiskey Thief, and then Friday you've got the auction and the main dinner and auction that for raising money and for charity. One of the cool things is that Bourbon on the Banks has given back to the community. They do this and they give back to the community and charities, and it's just a great event. It's how whiskey and bourbon, what would you say, how they merge with the community to make the community better. And this particular festival is a great time because, once again, of all the people are there. For instance, Matt Groves of Augusta will be there. There are a lot of the people that were at Kentucky Bourbon Festival transfer over to this festival, but you never know who. A lot of times, for instance, Greg Schneider, Four Branches, is going to be there, but he's on a cruise. There's many different. Sometimes the people are there. Sometimes they're Freddie Johnson. Although at Buffalo Trace, the Buffalo Trace has at their tent, you could taste they have a decent tasting that goes on, but it's not like Harlan Wheatley is there. But Freddie Johnson's walking around the festival, and you get to hang out with him and just have a good time. So this festival, you've got the Friday night event, which is the auction, which was amazing. We ended up Friday night at David Sandlin's place, which is House of Commons. And that Friday night, the people who we found out that when they bought and won the bottles at auction, they just opened them up and shared them with everybody at the auction. So you've got that event going. And then Friday night, which was a fantastic night last year, everybody. And then Saturday is the festival, but it wraps up at 6. And Saturday night was wild. Brent Elliott was he was there, and him and his wife and his daughter walked into the House of Commons, and it just kind of went off the rails that night. That was a wild night. There was a lot of good whiskey being shared and tasted, and a lot of friendships were formed. And I look forward to this festival because of what happens when you go out onto the town at 6 o'clock. You're going to grab some food. All the bars and all the businesses are open and for business. And then you've got a street fair, which is pretty cool. That whole Saturday night after party, and I believe Friday night too. There's a lot of stuff happening throughout the city of Frankfurt. So it's the one cool thing is that there is a huge emphasis on Frankfurt. And I would highly recommend anybody coming down. If you don't have tickets, just come down and hang out, not hang out, hang out. Because honestly, it's a really, really cool venue. Love it. And you got to come down. You want to look for us also. Come if you're going to Bourbon on the Banks, make sure you stop by and say hi. Tell us that you listen. Tell us that you listen to tonight's podcast. Those are the kind of things that we love to hear. And then share a pour with us. That's something that you can do the whole time. I mean, it's just a tasting extravaganza, and we take selfies. Would love to meet anybody who listens. Always excited to meet the listeners. So make sure that, like I said, you're going to see us about Thursday at Whiskey Thief, and then probably a little bit into Thursday night, and then Friday. We're gonna be running around Friday, dropping off our stuff for setup, and then we're going to be headed over to Frankfurt and just hanging out and hitting in all the the right places. And then Saturday's the festival, and we will be out again Saturday night. So look for myself. I'm not sure exactly if Super Nest, she's trying to get there, but it would be CT, myself, Whiskey's going to be there, and Roxy. It's going to be a fantastic time at Bourbon on the Banks. We look forward to this every year. Again, Amzie, Wenning, and Diane Strong and Renee True just do such a great job. They talk about everything that you need to know on some this year's past podcasts. Go back and check out that episode if you want a little bit more detail. But I'm looking forward to getting down there and meeting up with everybody and all of our friends. So that's where we're at with Bourbon on the Banks. It is this Saturday, which is and always it's every first weekend Saturday in October. It's just that's what it is. It's like whatever that day is, that Saturday and the first weekend of October, that's what it's going to be. So now, let's see. What do we got here? I believe I got a. Do I got a Glen? I had a Glen. I could get one from over here. All right, let me grab a Glen real quick. I'll grab this one. Oh, great. Didn't want that to happen. Come on. There we go. Everything's going good there. All right. What's your OF link? I don't know what that even means. All right. I've got this Steel Valley bourbon. All right. So I don't know. Jamie's going to be at the St. Louis Bourbon Festival instead. I've heard about that one. A lot of people go to it. Maybe if it's on the same weekend as Bourbon on the Banks, probably won't be going to that because we participate with in that one. So that brings us to the very fun time of Old Louisville Whiskey Company's barrel bottle breakdown. Boom, 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 boom. And Old Louisville Whiskey Company in Louisville, Kentucky is a great experience. Just look them up. You've got to make an appointment to see Amin. But what you're going to do when you get there is an experience that's very, very different because you're going to have the owner of, in most cases, the owner of all the barrels and the brand, take you through many different barrels, and you get to come out and you can fill your own barrel, or you can pick something that he's released in the gift shop. They got great merch. You got to check out Old Louisville Whiskey Company in Old Louisville, in Louisville, Kentucky. But know that they are moving to Shively soon. They purchased the old Seagram's, one of the old Seagram's warehouses, and things are going to get real there. So we're looking forward to the move. Just make sure that you check out the Old Louisville Whiskey Company. All right, the Old Louisville Whiskey Company's barrel bottle breakdown rating system consists of 4 categories, 2 categories, nose and body. You could get up to 4 knocks on the barrel. And then you've got taste and finish, which you can get up to 5 knocks on the barrel for a total of 18 points. But if one of the categories is exceptional, you're allowed to a one-time use, and give it a butt up, which would give it a perfect bourbon with the butt up, a 19 of 18. So here we go. I'm going to try this. The Beautiful and the Damned. So there's a bunch of stuff on this one. And let's see. I should see what happens when I share the screen. Because if I share this screen, you all will see it. You won't have to see me. There it is. Wait. Well, let's see. That is desktop 2. We got to do that. And we're going to share. There it is. Am I sharing? Yes. I was hoping. So there you go. This is The Beautiful and the Dam, their story. The Beautiful and the Dam is a collaboration between one of the best distilleries in the country, master blenders and founders with a years-long passion for perfected whiskey. It is apparent when you hold our bottle in your hand and taste its contents. There is nothing quite like it, and you'll immediately understand that we tirelessly taste our whiskeys against the best in the world. How do we do it? The Beautiful and Dam finds the absolute best barrels for our offerings, the ones that most companies save for single barrels. It is from these rare barrels that we create our blends. Their single barrel standards are the entry-level standard for all of our offering. Our barrels are from the right batch, the right location, in the right warehouse for the mash bill and age of the whiskey. We marry our barrels prior to bottling for a time far longer than industry norms, and we slow proof over a long period as well. The process is expensive, but also creates the best product. The Beautiful and the Dam uses well-aged whiskey in their offering, as there is no substitute for age in the quality of the whiskey. Our flagship products fall in the 4 to 10 year range, which is perfect balance of not too old or young. We have witnessed overly aged, flat-lined whiskey where all you can taste is oak, and we've witnessed whiskey being too young, resulting in harsh and grainy flavors. Our barrel selection process assures these subpar barrels don't make it into our blends. As whiskey drinkers, we've been conditioned to think older is better. This is simply not true with American whiskey. If we are honest, age as a marketing tool was created in the 1970s due to the decline in whiskey sales during that time. Bourbon was kept in a barrel much longer than it should be. Enter the genius of marketers and their older is better campaign. They saved the industry. Interestingly, many distilleries at the time thought the whiskey became overaged, ruined by too many wood tannins. Understandably, bourbon in American whiskey is not Scotch. American bourbon and rye is aged in new charred oak barrels with hot summers and cold winters. Scotch is aged in used oak barrels in moderate climate. Keeping Scotch in the barrel for a very long time makes sense. For American whiskey, it doesn't. So they pretty much have that. Now, their name, it is F. Scott Fitzgerald, the 1920s American writer, not only had a knack for beautiful prose, he also created characters that had the most brilliant relationship with alcohol. It was always in their hands, they shared it with their friends, and it was a major part of their life. I learned about my relationship with booze from F. Scott Fitzgerald. The Beautiful and the Damned is a hat tip to that theme. That was from the founders. Our whiskey is meant to be shared with friends in good times and bad, and we'd love for it to become that reliable brand you can count on. For those astute readers, you'll see we didn't take the exact name of his book, The Beautiful and the Damned, as we hated the thought of all that is beautiful being damned. That clearly isn't the case. The Beautiful and the Damned may reference people's days, ideas, events, whatever you'd like. Feel free to ponder that over a pour of our whiskey. All right. Of his book, The Beautiful and the Damned. All right. There you go. So that is my contact become that was it. There's the different whiskeys they got, but the last line, Castrate Bourbon, is there. A Man of Leisure, Never Surrender, Old Orleans, all different releases. But the last line is what I have here. It got, so I'm ready. Let's see. All right. I need the air right here. I made sure. All right, let's read the bottle on the last line. All right, given a gold medal and a 93 out of 100 points rating from the San Francisco World Spirits Competition, the last line is a highly curated combination of our 75% corn, 21% rye, and 4% malted barley, and 60% corn, 36% rye, and 4% malted barley. Bourbon barrels. You are holding in your hands some of the finest bourbon whiskey on the market. Each batch represents a beautiful and singular moment of distilling and aging. Is limited in number and only offered to our best customers. For batch specificities, please visit our website by scanning the QR code below. Non-chilled filtered, 56-degree limestone filtered water, barrel staves, char 4, barrel heads, char 2. The Beautiful and the Damned. The Beautiful and the Damned is a multiple award-winning American whiskey house specializing in limited production expressions. Our obsession is creating highly curated, well-aged whiskeys that are must-tries for all enthusiasts. This is the last line, cast strength straight bourbon whiskey, highly curated, award-winning straight bourbon whiskey from The Beautiful and the Damned. Batch 2, 6.5 years, bottle 1,197, 57.1, which is 114.2 proof, and 750, and it's got the little World Spirits. There you go. All right, so we're going to, there's a little bit of information. There's still, it's funny because John, who turned me on to this, John Ritt, told me about this, and I believe Kevin, okay, so let's get off sharing. Stop share. All right. Allow. All right. So I should be back up. I'm going to go check the YouTube, the Facebook just to make sure. There we go. I am, let's see, 6 to 10 years non-chilled filtered, 56 limes. Yep, there you go. Yeah, that's cool, Walker, that he lived in your hometown. Let's see. There we go. So we're back online. We're ready to do this, but is a co-founded and owned by an individual named Kevin. He is the primary founder who operates the brand, who focuses on the sourcing and blending high-quality, well-aged whiskey. The brand was established by Kevin, who is a passionate about whiskey. It is a whiskey house. It is a whiskey house that specializes in sourcing whiskeys from other distilleries, particularly from MGP, to create unique, well-aged blends. The company's mission is to handcraft and blend high-quality, well-aged whiskeys for enthusiasts with a focus of specific aging techniques like marrying barrels before bottling. The brand is expanding its presence in various markets across the United States. Now, we've got that covered. Now, let's get back to this one. There we go. That's better on the screen. I opened this earlier so that it wouldn't be a neck pour, and I'm going to pour it here. It's 114.2 proof. It's right in my proof range, I would say. All right. So in my Glen, let's see what's happening. I didn't overdo it. Let's roll it. The one thing about this Premier whiskey glass is you can do this with 1 ounce in your glass. It allows it to coat over. There we go. It's really kind of cool. I like it. Anyways, you pick it up, and when you look at it in the glass, that was really good because it didn't over. I'm just going to watch it come back down into there. It coats the glass real nice. Let's wait for the legs to start to come out. Legs are when it's coating it, the initial coat of the glass, as it gravity pulls back down, long streaks become evident. And in those long streaks, yeah, look at that, just from top to bottom. And then as they form in the glass, those long streaks are considered legs. And it gives you a hint to the viscosity of the actual bourbon. This one seems to be nice and thick. It's 114, so I can only imagine. I'm going to wipe off this. Got a couple thumbprints there from my fingers, and I want to be able to see this. All right, good. Scotchy Bourbon Boys t-shirt works as a Glen. So, all right, I'm going to nose it. I got some peaches, which is crazy. Ooh. It's like a peach cobbler. It's got that little stinginess. I like peach. All right. Holy man. That's a big body. And it's delicious. Very sweet. 667 batch 1 that John is doing. Only 1,000 bottles. I have no idea what batch 2 was. Oh, it's delicious. That's pretty crazy. Peach apricot. I just was not expecting that. It did really well. It's delicious. All right. Since it's just me tonight, I'm gonna give this a good review. Obviously, well thought review. Out of 4 on the nose. I don't know. It's tough. It's an awesome nose. But do I want peach? Asparagus, it's like a peach breakfast bar. If you know, one of those bars with, and then peach, like a Fig Newton kind of thing. But I do like it. I am going to give well, I got 1,700. It was batch 2. 1,147. And okay, so that's where I was at on that. Let's be fair. It's delicious. I'm going to give the nose a 4. Roxy wouldn't be on board with this. She's not a fan of peach. The body, you got to give it a 4. I mean, it's cheeks, it's everywhere. It's definitely a 4 on the body. So we're 8 out of 8. Taste. Let's see what the taste is going to be. Can't drink too much tonight. The taste. I mean, I love the logo and everything. As far as presentation, they've got this down. I mean, there's a lion on the label, and then there's a cracked window kind of thing, and it gives you everything you want in a bottle. I mean, you could buy this just because the bottle's cool. All right. Taste. All right. This is tough. This is a tough one. The body was fantastic. It was as good as the body. As far as the peach apricot, I am going to go a 4 out of 5 on the taste. I love it. It's just, I love caramel. There's a sweetness on this. Almost like confectionery sugar to start off. It's like you sprinkled confectionery sugar on top of peach preserves on like a pastry. I mean, it's delicious. It borders between 4 and 5, but I'm going to give it a 4. So we're at 12 out of 13. Now we're on I think when it comes to this at 6.5 years, this is where I'm sure a 10-year the finish would be longer. Here's the finish. Peaches, slight bit of wood tannin, but as it goes longer and longer, it gets a little bitter. So this is going to get, and it's not a long, it's a medium. So it gets a 4 out of 5. So, and I can, 4 times 4 is 16. 16 out of 18 for this, the Last Lion by The Beautiful and the Damned. And it's a very, very, I would say, exceptional bottle. If you get a chance to get this 6.5, I mean, there is a punch, a flavor punch that's unlike anything else. The cheapest thing you have. What's the cheapest thing? I think it's a Benchmark. Benchmark's probably the cheapest thing I've ever purchased as far as whiskey. Well, that's cool. The Red Sox beat the Yankees, so that's cool. All right. Yep. 16. I give it a 16 out of 18 tonight. All right. That's cool. Just want to mention a couple more things. If you guys are in the area for Bourbon on the Banks in Frankfort, Kentucky, stop by and say hi. Would love to see you. That is one thing that that's what we're there for. We will have merchandise. We'll have Glencairns and t-shirts. I believe we're out of a couple sizes, but I think we're out of large. I mean, XL. I want to say XL. We have large and 2XL. So, but stop by, see us, say hi, watch a podcast. This should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Oh, that's the other aspect of it. We've got some damn good cigars. So you're able to, it's an outdoor festival. So you're able to smoke cigars. You're able to, I mean, this is just like the Kentucky Bourbon Festival went off the rails this year. I think Bourbon on the Banks is going to have its best year. So come in, stop by. All right, the Cubs beat the Padres. That is good too. I think we're going to be looking at that Brewer Cubs series there. Or I think that's what it is, right? The Padres or the Cubs, yeah. So that'll be a lot of fun for me and John. That's for sure. All right, everybody. Just so you know, anybody who's on YouTube and Facebook, we're not ending this. We're going to have a little bit of a. I am going to. It's 9:19. I will stay on till 9:30, quarter to 10, and so I can get this uploaded on the audio. But stay on. We're about to say goodbye on the audio podcast, but we will stay with YouTube and Facebook for another couple minutes, and we'll invite everybody to come on and do our normal after podcast roundtable. All right, everybody, remember, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. Check us out on the web, www.scotchybourbonboys.com, for all things Scotchy Bourbon Boys. We got Glens, we got t-shirts, or you can contact me direct and I'll get it sent to you. And then also remember, we're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and now on TikTok. Follow us on TikTok. Please go there. Follow us. We're there. And then also, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys on TikTok. Look for Tiny. And also, we're on Apple, iHeart, and Spotify, and anywhere else you might listen to. But if you watch us, listen to us, it doesn't matter. Make sure you like, listen, subscribe, leave good feedback. Please go leave us good feedback. Give us 5 stars on Apple. Greatly appreciate that. Give us a good review. We need more reviews. Reviews can drive things. And then also on YouTube, everybody on YouTube, make sure that you become a member. Subscribe and become a member. We greatly appreciate that. All right. Good bourbon equals good times and good friends. Good bourbon equals good friends and good times. Make sure that you drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And live your life uncut and unfiltered. And here we go. This is our new it's not our main theme song, but our new song to take us out.
Wake up, sunrise and boots on the floor, working hard all day till you can't no more. Life rolls on, but the choice is yours. How you play it out when you walk through that door. One bottle, one drink, one pour. That's what the Scotchy Bourbon Boys got in store. Tuesdays, Thursdays, come pull up a seat. We'll taste through the whiskey on the rocks and eat. Bourbon Scotch, oh, a good old ride. Japanese, Irish, yeah, we'll tell you why. So wherever you're sipping, near or far, tune in with us from your home or your car. One bottle, one drink, one pour. That's a podcast you've been looking for.
All right, there we go. Everybody on YouTube and Facebook, we're not signing out. If you're on Facebook, you're about to get an invitation to join us. Whoever, feel free to join us. Let me know what you guys think of. That is named. We call it Foolish Pride. So that's really a kind of a cool. I love that song. I'll explain it to y'all in a couple minutes. Let me get the. Here we go. Copy link. I'll put it up there for y'all to join me. All right. Now I'm going to dump that. There's that. Let's find out where else. Where's the actual? Let's go to Zoom. There it is. Let's dump that over there because y'all are going to be joining me. There we go. Let's all right, I got the participants up there. All right. Did I get it up? Yep, it's there. Oh, once again, lead off hole shit. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one, no matter what. All right, everybody. Who are we looking at? Is that you, John?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, man. Damn, that was pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's like sneaky good, man.
I mean, honestly, it was peach apricot, and it's an, it is, we always know it's an MGP.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they can be caramely, but a lot of times I find a lot of MGP, the fruit flavor is what there's like a fruity note to it all the time. Like when you're drinking an MGP, you might even not know it's MGP, but it has its signature. But this takes the signature of that fruitiness, you know what I mean, to another level.
I mean, might have been almost like kind of like an apple crisp or appley butter too. I mean, it's there, that fruit.
Yeah.
Something was wrong with my audio. I couldn't hear you guys at all during the presentation. But I just shut everything down and started back up.
Yeah, that we were good to go everywhere else. Nobody was complaining about that.
Well, it was my computer. I don't know what the problem was. So how is everybody?
Okay.
I'm wonderful. Oh.
How was your weekend? Are you worn out from the long weekend? The busy weekend?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm worn out from the last 2. I've only been home in the month of July, August, and now September. I've only been home 3 weekends.
You sound like me. Although because of my heart thing, I was home more than normal.
Yeah, yeah, but you go during you're gone during the week.
Well, I'm going on the weekends too. I normally leave on Tuesday and come back on Monday.
That's what I mean.
Or Thursday, back on Monday.
Like I said, I come back home. I've been home a lot of the weeks in those months, but then in the weekend is when I go. So it's been like I said, this I'm gonna look forward to the next month of October and then a little bit into November and not having to go anywhere.
Well, good. I just bought these. I think I'm gonna send them back because I don't think they do what I want.
What you got there, Walker?
I've got a gift shop bottle from Wild Turkey, and it's delicious.
Oh my gosh, Walker, I gotta share something with you. Give me just half a second.
That's not Wild Turkey. That's Rare Breed, right?
No, incorrect. This is a Wild Turkey sold in the gift shop there.
Ah.
And it's at a different proof. So this is at 101. So this is very much similar to Kentucky Spirit and that it's chosen, but it's probably batch. So this is different from Kentucky Spirit, which is a single barrel product, and this is probably a batch product that is sold in the gift shop.
This was phenomenal, Walker.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
We
much more, I'm glad that you're a friend that will open it instead of some of these people that just have collections of like 80 bottles that are like that will just
and it's a screw top. It keeps confusing me. It's a screw top.
Yeah, because it's older makers.
Well, that's one reason.
Well, but it's not dusty. You told me that the other day. I told you it was sandy because it's from Florida.
It's older. It's older makers. Makers didn't start corking makers up until what, Walker? Just like,
oh, if I had to guess, probably
like
2010, maybe a little bit. Actually, it was after that. Probably not until 2012, 2013.
No, I think
this says
that's 2018. I think it was
2018. Right?
Yeah, I think screw tops where they went on the regular makers. They didn't go to corks. They weren't corks. They were screw tops with the wax.
I guess that's, I'm trying to think, because I've got mostly private selects here. The regular makers that I've had, trying to remember if those cast strengths were screw tops too. I don't know. I'll have to open one here pretty soon.
Just the regular makers. Oh.
Yeah. The 46 might have been the first one to have the synthetic cork. That timing would probably make sense.
Yeah.
It's also in those other bottles.
I had a friend over today, and I shared this with him, and he thought it was wonderful.
Yeah, Mayday Rye.
We already knew it was wonderful, but he really, really liked it.
Mayday Rye.
Yeah, that made it good. He wanted to swap me. He wanted to give me a PFG, a Maker's 2025 cellar aged, and one other bottle. I can't remember what it is, and $100 for my empty bottle from Baccarat and my empty Double Eagle Very Rare bottle.
You did that in a second, right?
I told him I'd think about it, but I probably would. So yes.
Yeah, if you get a bottle,
he had already promised somebody the PFG, so he's got to figure a way out of that. But otherwise, yes, I would do that in a second.
It's empty bottles.
Well, yeah, but they're also both of them are decanters. One of them's crystal.
Yeah, I know.
I did the math on it, and I come out ahead drink wise, and I've also got another Double Eagle.
All I'm going to say is an empty bottle, whether it's a decanter or not, and I understand what you're saying, but you have other Double Eagle Very Rares.
Right.
I mean, it's empty.
That's what I'm thinking.
My empties, I have some empty bottles that are special, but at one point you just start throwing all your empties away.
I normally throw most of them away. This is the only one I haven't thrown away. Well, two of them. I haven't thrown this one away because I just emptied it today.
What's that, a Dalton?
Of course.
Well, you say...
And then I emptied this one today, which is an old Garrison Brothers because it got the star built into the glass instead of the sticker.
It can't be that old because they're not that old.
No, it's a 2014, but for them it's old. And then I have not thrown this one away because people could get it and refill it and sell it. And I didn't want to do that. So I've just kept that one.
You could do what I did with my George T. Stagg. I always just fill them up with Jim Beam Black. All my empty bottles that are cool, I fill up with Jim Beam Black, and I know Jim Beam Black's in them all, and I can use them then for photo shoots.
Well, that's good. No, I've got a bottle of Star Hill Farms in the refrigerator with water in it. Going to use it as a water bottle, and I put my Star Hill Farms in this. I was given this when I graduated by the dean of the college. He gave me that one, so I put the Star Hill Farms in a couple of days.
Tastes better after a couple of months.
I'm sure it will, but I'm not there yet. So I go with where I am. Walker, you're going to show us an empty bottle that you got?
Yeah, because this one won't get refilled because it's from 2023, the first year.
Okay.
That's very good in this light, but it's
good enough. We can see it. There you go.
It's a little bit better once I get my noggin out of the way.
My 2023 cellar aged isn't empty.
Yeah, and you've got a 70 centiliter, so you have a export.
Yep.
Hey, Jeff, if I can find you a batch one.
Oh, that's what you guys were talking about. I have no idea what that was.
So they might have a couple of these at Woodman's where we've got the Weller 12. I'll have to go look and see if there's any left on their shelves.
Okay.
If you see any of those, and if you see a Pappy 23, grab them for me.
The only 23 I'm grabbing is this. This is a 20.
Oh, hang on one second. This is the guy that wants to buy the bottles.
So,
Hey, man.
yeah, and you can kind of do a side by side.
I'm just
I like the
watching
bench one.
a little video with my friends.
Yeah.
So this is just a little over 6 years too, Jeff.
No. We're on. We're on.
I'll just mute them. Come back when you
He will.
Yep.
This one's kind of a cool empty. This one was the Jay Mattingly charity bottle for veterans and canine handlers in the military. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
and it's got black and green wax on the top. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me think of chocolate mint, even though it's not tasted. Doesn't taste that way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on until about 1:45. I gotta get rest because I got work tomorrow, and then I gotta pack up the truck so that then I'll be ready Thursday to just come home after a half a day and head down to Whiskey Thief.
I have to keep one of these. I've got 5 of them, so it won't be hard.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're still on the shelf up here.
Yep. But I figure I owe that. I think I will probably keep one for my retirement day.
Yeah.
Good Lord willing, that will come. And I think I will open my first one with a friend of mine on his 41st birthday coming up here in about a week.
That's nice.
I got the military bottles going now.
Yeah, man. I like both of them.
I do too.
Oh, yeah, this is another one. I really love these Masters Collection bottles, and they're double-walled glass, which makes kind of a cool decanter, even though my lighting doesn't do very good justice to it right this second.
Yeah, they're heavy on the bottom.
Are you talking about Woodford?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know what I'm gonna do? I gotta try some McBrayer stuff. I'm gonna
make that last one an infinity bottle of this stuff because it's just I've got 2 of that particular one, and then that one makes sense to make an infinity bottle.
Oh yeah.
Your samples I got mixed with the McBrayer stuff, so I gotta see.
I'm sorry.
I gotta because I'm not gonna have time any other time by the time I get down there, and I gotta tell. He came and personally gave this to me.
Yeah.
He personally gave it to me, this box.
Oh,
at when we were at Revival. He was there. It's like, I can't stay, but I want you to try through it. I've got the old Taylor bottle right here.
Oh yeah.
That me and Nash finished that one off. Oh. That's not working. Man.
This is one thing. Once I finish recorking it, this is going to be a decanter bottle for me. This old Heaven Hill that I bought in Louisville that was not full. Cork came.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Seriously.
Let's see what Walker gave me here.
So you should have an RD1.
11th height and an RD1 Lexington Bourbon Society.
Yeah, Lexington Bourbon Society. Yeah.
And then what's this one? LEVANTHEIGHT.
Oh, that's what we got.
One from Randy.
Yeah, that's the one we got in Chicago. That's the Lebanese one, Jeff.
Oh.
That's for your world whiskey.
All right. Which we got to do soon.
Yep.
I got Old McBrayer Bourbon.
Yeah.
Cedar Brook. Old McBrayer Bourbon Bottled in Bond.
Go lay down.
W. McBrayer Bourbon 2025. And Cedar Brook 2022. Okay. That's what we're looking at. All right. Okay, so that's the sample of the bottle that you guys bought at the after dinner at the.
Yeah, the Piccadilly Square place. We walked next door and got it.
All right, already one likes. So I got a 2022, a 2023 6-year, a 2024, and this one is. I don't know. I can't tell.
Hey, Oliver.
It says 2028. I need the glasses.
I'm going to do a Russell's pick from Kroger. Camp Nelson F44. That should be really good.
Well, this says
See if it's opened up.
112.8 proof, 7 years old.
Over to
2025 batch 5, 106.3. All right. 112.8. Then there's the 2024, the 2023 6, and 118.2 proof, number 236, 286, Cedar Brook, wheat bourbon. So obviously that's their wheat bourbon, right? Cedar Brook. I gotta see. Did you know that? William McBriar wheated bourbon 100 proof. This is wheated bourbon 118 proof. All right. Let's give it a try.
nice.
Right?
Do it up. Hey, I went and found this guy today or the other day.
10-year.
Yeah, the Sagamore Rye 10-year. Oh, it's freaking tasty, man.
That is all over Ohio. You could get Sagamore Rye anytime you want.
Yeah, I mean it's all over here. This is their 10-year that just I guess popped. So I hadn't had Sagamore in my collection, and a lot of guys that are talking about are like, yeah, if you can go grab that, it's pretty damn tasty. So I did, and you know what? I concur. I like it.
I should probably wear a hat like Tiny. My head's a little bit reflective since I got my haircut today. I need to do it the other way though, because I'm not going to be quite as cool.
Well, I can get really reflective.
I know, but your lighting's better than mine, so.
Sometimes,
yeah. Most of the time right now. So.
Yeah, this is good.
Ask to unmute yourself, Randy. There, I'll ask him to.
Yeah, we muted you for the phone call, Randy. There we go. Oh. He's still on the phone. Yeah. It's back on camera, but he's still on the phone.
I'm still on the phone.
Okay.
Was somebody saying something to me?
Nope.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, Jeff. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm back, guys. Sorry about that.
Hey, no problem.
Doing hats, so I grabbed mine to wear in the house. Can't believe I'm doing it.
Oh, it's because I'm reflecting, Randy.
On what? Our conversation.
My noggin is reflected.
All right. Thumbs up.
I got this
thumbs
Saturday
up on
night. I've never heard of reef rum, but it's the sweetest rum I've ever had. It was wonderful.
There's
what you got in there, Jeff?
This Cedar Brook McBrayer wheat bourbon, 118 proof and it is good.
Okay.
Sounds
wonderful. Look forward to trying it.
The Cedar. This is the McBrayers, which is Wayne's brand.
Yeah. Isn't that the same stuff that I got that bottle of in the box at Revival? I think it is.
Yeah, they have something, but this is Cedar Brook, and when I was at Revival that night, he stopped by. I got to look. His card is probably. I want to see.
Yeah, I remember when he stopped by.
And he gave me. So I'm trying it tonight because I
Well,
got to
good.
try it before the festival.
Oh, I need you to bring something to the festival. There was something that we were going to try that I had given to you. I don't remember what it is, but I'll need you to bring because I don't have it. Some of it to try. It was obviously an international. I just don't remember what it was.
Well, I'll bring it.
Or the Garrison Brothers. Or the Garrison Brothers.
What?
Or the Garrison Brothers that he gave you. That's the 2025 you got, right? Or is it 2024?
The Guadalupe?
Yeah. Is it 25 or 24? I don't have the 25. I got the 24 here. But they don't sell a 25 in Florida.
I mean, you want me just, I haven't opened the bottle yet.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you get the bottle in the end. I'll give it to you.
Okay, but I just wanted a sip for when we're on the air.
Okay. I will.
And probably Martin will need some too. So if you got two small 60 milliliter bottles to put a couple in, that'd be great.
I don't think Martin's going to make it.
Oh, okay.
He said he was trying, and then tonight there was no response whatsoever. And then I actually didn't get response all day from him. Mm-hmm. I called him in the morning. I texted him 3 times during the day. And then at night, I sent all the invitations and everything to come on the podcast, asked him if he's going to be on. CT told me he wasn't going to be on, but nothing from Martin. So I went and Facebook messaged Sherry and said, is he okay? And she said he's just tired, but too tired to text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you sent me one, which I doubt you did, I didn't see it.
What?
Because I've been busy. If you sent me an invitation, I didn't see it. I doubt you did though, because it wasn't an international one.
You're the international guy. You'll get that.
But international includes the U.S. You realize that? France.
Well, if somebody is trying to make scotch in America, then we can have you on.
We've got a whole lot of people making single
American single malt.
Yeah, but then it's American. It's gotta say they're making scotch.
Well, they should not be making scotch here.
Well,
they should be making American single malt.
They can't make scotch. It has to be made in Scotland. But I will tell you here. But this is I will tell you, Town Branch, which is the Lexington Brewing Company.
We know who Town Branch is. Yeah,
they have an Irish whiskey. So there would be, if you want to do Dave Bob, we'll contact Dave Bob and we'll do their Irish whiskey. The same thing with Bua, which is out of Ohio.
Right. Yeah.
That's an Irish whiskey. So what you got to do is find the distilleries in America who are producing Scotch, Irish whiskey, Japanese whiskey, and selling it at the distillery, but they actually have the distilleries over in Japan and whatnot. Ooh, right. You should hook up with Suntory. Right there.
I think I can make that happen.
Yeah. Now, this is a 2023 6-year-old Old McBriar bourbon. 100 proof. The weeded 100 proof was fantastic. I like the McBriar's Cedar Brook. It's like Whiskey Thief's weeded is a cherry bomb, but these are approaching Weller and I think both these this 100 proof and this 118 are both better than Weller Special Reserve. I'll give it out. I'll give it out for that. It's not better than Weller Full Proof, but the 118's right there with the. It's not as caramely though. All right, so we got this 2023 6-year.
Walker, what did I tell you was really caramely yesterday or the day before? Something I opened. Oh, I opened and I talked to Nash about this. I opened my first E.H. Taylor single barrel. I've had a bunch of them in the closet, but I opened this one, and it's actually a store pick from someplace I don't know. You guys may know this place. Good Word Brewing and Public House. Where did we say that was, Walker? We looked it up.
Good Word or
I don't
Good
remember.
Wood?
I think you Nash did. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Good Word. Yeah, it wasn't Nash. I mean, it was Good Word, not Good Wood. And man, was it on the nose immediately when I opened it, I got butter, like movie theater butter, popcorn butter. And then on the when I poured it, on the taste, I got a lot of caramel, which I don't normally get as much. But man, was it awesome.
Yeah, those single barrel store picks are pretty darn good.
It just depends. If they're good, they're good. I mean,
It depends on the person who's picking it, on their palate.
Well,
and your palate, whether you
go
like
back
it.
and get another one. I want one.
I wish I knew where I got it. I don't have a clue where I got it.
It's really not hard to search Good Word.
Well, I did that, and I know where that is, but I've never been there. Maybe I have. I saw where it was. It was. Let me find it real quick. Give me a second.
You're awesome, Randy. It's like what you remember. It's just like you do so much, and what you remember and what you don't remember is I enjoy.
Duluth. It's in Duluth, Georgia. So I probably picked it up at a store because I've been right there. I hadn't been to a brewing company up there, but I've been right there to a couple of stores. So I probably grabbed it at a store up there because I went to a wedding reception for a friend of mine who's Indian. They had their wedding in India, but they had a reception here in the States, and we were up there, and so I probably grabbed it then. But man, it's phenomenal.
This is a 7-year single barrel. So the McBrayers, have they been distilling, or did they source for a while?
I think they had a family member who distills.
But
one of his brothers, I think.
But sourcing, did they source to start out?
I don't know.
I'll have to look up, because you want to know what this reminds me of?
What?
Willet.
Interesting. They have been known to sell some of their barrels, so that's pretty cool.
Funky.
Y'all remember that, and we pray about it, or I did anyway, about Evan passing away.
Yeah, we did last podcast.
Yeah, I just want to remind everybody because the family's still grieving, I'm sure.
I was trying to forget.
Well, drink some more and you will.
I hope he rests in peace, but I try and deal with that kind of stuff like a news, cycle.
Well, I don't really have a choice in the matter because I didn't know the man, but I could definitely still say, hope that he rests in peace and hope the family is able to.
We did that last podcast, so yes, we
did.
But yeah, I'm having not known him, I'm not going to grieve the same way that the family is. So
good.
Good
I
call,
was
Walker.
with him. I was really impressed with him when I met him.
I never met him.
Good. Yeah, I never got to meet him either.
I stayed away from Willet because I'm afraid their ryes. I can't even smell their rye, let alone be in the place that they make it.
Well,
I'm of a different concept.
Go on, Walker.
I was just going to say I stay away from most of their product because the starting price is so expensive. I really need to try before I buy. And a lot of places won't let you do that, apart from maybe two that we frequented.
Oh,
go ahead, Randy.
This 2025 Bourbon Batch 5. They're on point, 106.8. This is phenomenal. I like that. That's right up there. You want to know what I thought instantly when I was drinking this? And I know that it's not that this is what I'll have to look up, but instantly Penelope. And when you can get me to think Penelope, you've done a good job.
I'm sitting here reading about McBrayer. This is really neat.
Yeah.
Do you know he was apparently he was a judge? And it says, let me just read this real quick. At the pinnacle of his success, the judge always remained generous. To carry on the family's birthright in distilling, he gifted his nephew and adopted son, Charles M. Dedman, with the land and funding needed to establish his very own distillery and bourbon brand called Kentucky Owl. Soon after, he guided longtime employee W.B. Saffel in establishing his own distillery, originally as W.H. McBrayer and later as W.B. Saffel.
So
both Dedman. Sorry, what?
So the Dedman of Kentucky Owl, right?
That's what it says here.
Right. Dixon Dedman worked with the Carters to reestablish Kentucky Owl as a brand.
A new brand.
And now, well, but it's his family's brand. When they came back and he did that, and now he does. Now Dixon does 2XO.
Right. And it says both CM Dedman and WB Saffel distilleries were created to proudly carry McBrayer's Kentucky bourbon legacy forward. After purchasing the old McBrayer distillery, WH sold it to W.W. Johnson in Cincinnati, who later sold it to E.H. Taylor in 1885. Old McBrayer became another premium brand, which was purchased by the American Medicinal Company and widely marketed the brand during Prohibition. I thought that was pretty neat.
So
it is pretty neat.
Yeah, take us to the future.
I'm trying to remember if the current distiller is a brother or cousin of Wayne's, because I saw a separate picture and some things with him.
Let me see if it. Oh yeah, here to honor the judge and his world famous distilled products, the McBrayers are resurrecting the family business with Kentucky bourbon, the global epicenter for bourbon making. Respecting a legacy that dates back to 1844, the McBrayer family is honoring the judge with the highest quality ingredients and modern distilling techniques to reintroduce him to the bourbon world. In 2016, McBrayer Legacy Spirits was created, built, and developed to introduce today's bourbon lover to a tradition of excellence handcrafted by the judge himself over 175 years ago. We think you'll agree it was well worth the wait. There's a picture of Bill McBrayer IV.
Excellent. I love the weeded, the bourbon, Old McBrayer bourbon is not perfectly for my palate. There's nothing wrong with it, but this WH McBrayer, this is their 25 batch. I mean, this is really good.
So it looks like they started putting it out in 2021.
Cedarwood, right?
What?
Sorry about that. The Cedarwood, I think was the other one. Was it Cedarwood? No, the one on your right that you're not touching. There's two on your right. One's a 118 proof, the other's 100 proof.
Right? You're talking about...
I'm sorry, your left.
These?
My right. No, one more over.
Well, those are the weeded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are those whiskey or weeded bourbon?
Weeded bourbons.
Yeah. Those you also had a similar positive reaction to.
Oh, they were fantastic. I said the weeded is top of the line.
Yeah.
Really good.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. And then this 20, but this, man, I was...
The W8 McBrayer, okay.
Yeah. I was like, you are on point with this.
Right.
This, the Old McBrayer is definitely, like I said, it's more of what I would. This is more of what you would expect from a smaller distillery. This right here, this.
You're saying Cedar Brook, right?
Yep,
Is that
He
the
told
one?
me.
Cedar
Is that the
Brook.
one you really like? Is the Cedar Brook?
Yeah, Cedar Brook and W.H. McBrayer.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking online at them right now. The W.H. McBrayer. Let's see what it goes for. Its mash bill is 88.4 Bloody Butcher corn, 5.8 Heritage Rye, and 5.8 malted barley. 2,750 bottles of it were put out, 106 proof.
How many bottles?
Let me go back and see. I think it said, hold on. Go on now. 2,750 bottles of it.
Okay.
Wow. I think that's really cool. An 84, almost 85% corn.
Yeah.
Bloody Butcher corn specifically. That's pretty cool.
I don't normally like the Bloody Butcher corn,
Yeah.
but I like that.
And it's the $100 for a bottle.
All right. Well,
And there's
I
about
got
4 different Cedar Brooks out. Let's see. No, there's 2 different Cedar Brooks. The 113 proof single barrel and the 112 proof single barrel, both $75 each. Let me see if it tells what they're anything about them. 200 bottles, 112 proof on the one. Does not tell what it's made of. And here's a 2024 Cedar Brook for $65, and it is 70% corn, 21 wheat, 9 barley, 3,000 bottles of it at 100 proof.
Yep, that's that one, 2024. And this one is 118.2 proof, number 286. But that one, that 118 point whatever, was fantastic.
I don't see that. Obviously, you've probably got a pre-release. I don't see that one on their website.
Yeah, they did a really nice job.
I just realized that I'm boring, John, because I'm not stuffing my face with popcorn like usual.
I'm just ripping pretzel sticks, man.
Good for you, John.
All right, guys, it's
Those
10 o'clock. I'm going to end the YouTube. YouTube seemed to do really good. Thanks, everybody. It's hard.
I'm going to get rid of one of these guys here soon.
And then I'll do the Facebook. But YouTube, let's see.
Y'all could see it, but he couldn't because he's busy.
Let's see what we're dealing
That's okay.
with. All right.
I'm tempted to crack one and see what it tastes like tonight.
Good night, everybody on Facebook, on YouTube. Thanks for joining us, and look forward to our live on Thursday night.
I didn't care for it that much. It was okay.